Oh, Debbie, what do you have for me tonight?
Well, today we have a red onion, blue cheese and rocket tart tan.
Sounds delicious.
It is delicious, it's easy, it's a fabulous recipe for either a lovely Sunday afternoon lunch with a side salad, or you can serve it at a bar, at your home bar with guests as appetizers. So, what we have tonight is you need 6 onions. They can be all red, or you can do a mix like I'm doing tonight. We're doing a red and a white onion mixture.
Okay.
The white onion adds extra flavor, extra depth to the recipe.
Alright, great.
We've got rocket, we've got flake chilies, we've got garlic, we've got butter, we've got thyme, and we've got sugar. Start with, we're going to chop our onions and make sure you hold your hand over like an umbrella so you don't cut your fingers.
Okay.
You're going to chop them in quarters. Okay, obviously peel your onions first.
No problem.
And then again, we're going to chop them in half.
So we chop them in quarters and then we chop them in half.
And we chop them in half. And we're going to do that for the full 6 onions.
The full 6 onions. Right.
Yes. If you want a sweeter recipe, just use all red onions.
Okay.
But today we are using red and white for extra depth and flavour. Once you've cut them up, we're then going to fry them in 60 grams of butter. And we're going to let them fry for 10 minutes. This recipe is very versatile. This recipe you can do the day before and just leave your mixture cooled, your onions cooked, cooled. Okay. Fabulous. So when your guests arrive, all you have to do is add your puff pastry, and it takes 25 minutes and you're done. You do not have to spend hours and hours in the kitchen. Set your pan on a medium heat first. Do not add your fat in terms of butter, oil, and let me tell you, olive oil is not for cooking and high frying. Sunflower oil is delicious, nutritious, very good for you. It's the amount you use. Hot. We're now going to add 60 grams of butter.
Okay.
We're going to let that melt down.
Alright.
And when it's melted down, we'll just break it down a little bit. Just to speed up the cooking process. Melt that butter down. And now we're going to add our onions.
Okay, good.
And these onions are going to cook for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
On a medium heat, and stir them occasionally to prevent burning.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
So you're going to bang them all in there.
And they're nice and big too, eh?
Nice and big. They don't come out big because they're obviously going to cook down.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, the whole pan's full of
onions.
Onions, yeah.
Absolutely. That's what you want. It's an onion and rocket.
I've never seen cook with such big onions like this before. I've never, because I usually have them finely chopped, but they're nice and big. You got them. No. You got them as chunks in here.
Chunks in here, but when they melt down, they cook. You'll see they're not so chunky. They're sweet, delicious, and caramelized. Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Tell me, Debbie, do you have to keep stirring this? How do you look after this?
Every now and again, you need to just gently stir it. Okay. To prevent burning.
And what heat do we have this on?
On a medium heat.
A medium heat.
Just a medium heat. So if you have a electric oven, or electric stove top, it's going to be like number 4.
Okay.
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 Gas like halfway through.
Halfway through.
Halfway through.
Okay. Yeah, that guys. Every now and then at a medium heat. We're working on the garlic here.
Yes. So now the garlic just needs to be slightly chopped like this.
Okay.
Do not chop it finely. We need the little bit of cloves. They're going to break down when they cook anyway. Okay. So that's what we need. We're going to add it in the next 5 minutes. We're going to just lightly chop our garlic. And we're going to just keep it in the little dish with our chili.
Okay, so you put it together with the chili. I'm
putting it together with the chili. So that's all you need to do. And please do not dice the garlic.
Don't dice it.
Flavor. We want the flavor. Okay. So now our onions have been simmering and caramelizing for 10 minutes. Okay. We're now going to add our sugar, our brown sugar. That's going to add flavor and depth. and sweeten up the onions a little bit. We're then going to add our thyme. You can use fresh thyme as well.
And how much time did you put together there?
It's about 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons. And the same with the garlic.
And 3 cloves of garlic.
3 cloves of garlic.
And a teaspoon of flaked chili.
Okay, that's what you just threw in there now.
I've just thrown it in there now.
Wonderful.
So we're just going to let that all combine together beautifully.
Okay.
And this is going to cook for another 5 to 6 minutes.
Wonderful.
We're just going to develop the flavours while this cooks. And then we're going to switch the stove off. And we're going to add our puff pastry.
Looks, I can't wait. It's looking so delicious as it is now. Thank you, dear.
Go. Okay, so now I have got the onions caramelized. They've been cooking for about 15 minutes.
Oh, they smell
They're
nice.
soft, delicious, and caramelized. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our puff pastry.
Puff pastry, right?
And I believe in convenient food as well as fresh seasonal food. Today people don't have time, especially working moms and dads, to make their own puff pastry. Buy the convenient food that's available. It's absolutely delicious, there's no problem, and it's foolproof. So, we have now got a ready-made puff pastry. We're going to take a little bit of flour.
Okay.
Don't overdo it, just a little bit. Lightly flour your work surface. Put your pastry on there. Smooth it out. A little bit more flour on top, just so your rolling pin doesn't stick. And always flour your rolling pin. Okay?
Always flour.
So now we're going to just roll this out, just a little bit. No big deal. And all we're going to do is we're going to lift it, and we're going to place it on top.
You're going to place it on top
Of our caramelized onions.
Wow.
And all you're going to do is work that pastry in, just bend it, curl it, give it a little bit of character, and make it look delicious. Okay?
Wow.
So we're just going to bend that in. There is no need for egg wash on this.
No need for egg wash.
No need for egg wash. We're going to take the back of a knife, and we're just going to put a little slit in the middle to let the steam remove from when it's baking.
Okay.
Okay, little.
And where's this now going? This is now going back on the...
This is now going in the oven.
In the oven.
So you must make sure you have an oven-proof pan.
An oven-proof pan, that's important.
If you've got a plastic handle, it's going to melt and you're going to have a disaster.
Okay, remember that.
Nobody wants that.
Remember that, guys.
So, you need an oven-proof safety handle and a dish. So we're going to now pick this up and we're going to put it in the oven.
Okay.
200 degrees for 25 minutes.
Let's go. Oh.
Bang it in. Close the door and let it cook.
Okay, great. I can't wait.
Okay, so now we're going to remove the tart from the pan, from the oven.
Okay.
And as you can see,
wow,
look at how beautiful tart.
Look at that. Wow.
Look at that.
Look. Wow. Now what do we do?
Make sure you've got oven gloves because this is extremely hot and you're going to burn badly. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our serving dish
Alright.
and we're going to place it over the lip of the pan.
Okay.
Make sure you got your oven gloves on.
Alright.
We're then going to flip it.
Okay, on that side. So you want it to come out, obviously.
And it's going to be an upside down, that's tart to tan.
Wow.
Wow.
What's this?
How
Wow.
divine is that?
Wow.
And now we're going to leave it for 10 minutes just to slightly cool, let all the steam escape, and then we're going to crumble our blue cheese and our rocket on top.
Can't wait.
Then you can slice it and serve it.
Can't wait.
Okay, so now it's rested for 10 minutes.
Okay.
We're going to crumble our blue cheese over.
Alright.
And you just sprinkle it wherever you can. You can use gorgonzola, you can use
Oh, you can use gorgonzola.
cream mazola, you can use whatever blue cheese you like.
Love gorgonzola. Oh.
Try and get a blue cheese that's not too overpowering and too strong. So we're just going to cream that over and sprinkle it. And then we're going to take our rocket leaves.
Okay.
And we're going to just gently sprinkle our rocket leaves over.
Awesome. Look at that, guys.
Yeah, it's delicious. And it's sweet, and it from the sugar and the onions and the onions, it's savory, it's tart, it's delicious. You always cut a tart in half exactly like that.
Okay, right down the middle.
Right down the middle, and then you do your slices.
Okay, then you do your slices.
Okay.
All right.
And that's our lesson for the day.
I had a wonderful time here. I love this
Onion
cake.
blue cheese rocket tart.
Rocket tart, sorry. It was delicious. I had a big pile of this and I loved it to death. Tell me, what can we expect from us? What can we expect from you next week?
So next week we're going to be doing a self-saucing lemon dessert.
Wonderful.
Yeah.